Welcome back to another episode with Gus. Today we are talking about de-rustifying steel. Tune in. So here we have a piece of steel, rusted as you can see. So we're going to talk about how to remove that rust with 12 volt power supply, a bag of washing soda, and some plain old clean water. The process is called electrolysis, and it works by moving ions through water through an electrical current and to blast off the surface rust of whatever you have. So if I draw a quick diagram, we have a bucket, we have our items submerged in the water. This water is a solution of this sodium carbonate and water. This makes the water have a higher electrolytic capacity. We have our DC power source. It has to be DC, AC won't work. We have a piece of wood that goes across the bucket and has our electrodes here, which are just steel pegs or bars of iron. These are got to be sacrificial because they collect the rust that the bar will blast off. So to this, we apply the positive side of the power source to the electrode. The ions then travel down, and we'll connect the other side with a wire to the negative. And so the idea is that the power runs from negative to our rusty object. It then travels through the water, and on its way it takes off the rust particles from our ruler here, and then they collect on the electrode on the other side. So what we're going to get ready first is our bucket of water, and I'm going supersize on this one. That's my bucket. I'm going to cut the top off and then get it ready. Take the top off, add some handles, piece of wood. So we'll start off de-rustifying this split pin. Simply add it to the anode side. Now we'll connect up the wiring. Our power adapter. This is a 12 volt 1 amp supply. So all we have to do to set it up is take the wires, cut the connectors off. We have to connect the positive to our electrode, which is our waste side, and then the negative I'm going to attach to a clamp, and then I can use the clamp to attach to our rusty tools and things. But essentially it is ready to go. So it plays out like this. We have our tool hanging off this piece of wire here, which is connected to the negative side of our power source. This is the positive side. The positive side attracts the rust from the tool hanging down there through our electrolytic solution of sodium carbonate, and then this pulls the rust off our tool, and then it coats these sacrificial rods. And the process works pretty well. So I'll go top it up with water and leave it to run overnight. And now we turn it on and just wait. So it's been left overnight. And you can see some rust has gathered on the surface and around the electrodes, which means it should be working. Well, let's pull out our little object. I think it's worked really well. That's good! So that worked really well. You can see that the rust was collecting on the electrodes on the other side of the solution, and that the peg got cleaned up nice. But on to something a bit bigger. We've got this old cast iron fry pan I've been meaning to fix up, so that'll be next. We'll chuck her in. Definitely loosen the rust up a bit. I reckon with a quick polish and a little wash, that'll look schmick. Okay, so I don't think it's really worked that well, and I think it might be the connectivity of the electrical circuit, mainly the clamp that goes onto the pan. So I might need to get a file and just file off a smooth area so there's some exposed metal, and then clamp it on and leave it to settle again. Okay, I put it in, I'll leave it for a few more hours and we'll see how it goes. Just comes off with your fingers. Whoa, it's actually worked so well. The only thing now I'll do to finish it off is either let it sit in the sun or put it on a hot plate and let the water evaporate off, and then just hit it with a bit of oil. Anything will do, vegetable oil, sump oil, jojoba oil, whatever. I hope everyone can make their own successful electrolysis de-rustification machine at home.